It's time to go over this week's biggest new game releases. We've got a lot of games to go over, so let's just get right into this with the top 11 new game releases of the week. Number 11, Hob. Hob is a brand new action-adventure game by Runic Games. Not the most well-known studio in the world, but they worked on the great Torchlight games. It's artistic and stylistically vibrant. Expect a great soundtrack too. Hob hits the PS4 and PC on September 26th. Number 10, Ruiner. Ruiner is a brutal action shooter set in a cyber metropolis. A wired sociopath lashes out against a corrupt system to uncover the truth and retrieve his kidnapped brother under the guidance of a secretive hacker friend. Ruiner is a game that's crept up out of nowhere and has potential to be one of the underrated gems of the year. It hits PS4, Xbox One, and PC on September 26th. Number 9, Raid World War II. Raid World War II is a more light-hearted, action-packed 4-player cooperative shooter set during a time when the Nazi war machine was still winning. This isn't a game that's going to be a very realistic recreation of World War II, it's more meant to be a fun, action-filled adventure. Raid World War II hits PC on September 26th, it will be coming to consoles next month.
Ashes.
We can't wait to get started. See you soon. Sincerely.
Number 8, Sine Mora EX. Sine Mora is finally coming to the Nintendo Switch. For those of you that haven't played it, it's a great arcade-style shoot-'em-up with some great visuals, a solid soundtrack, and having it on the Switch to take it on the go or play it at home is gonna be great. It comes to the Nintendo Switch on September 26th.
Behind every war, there is holy purpose. And every life has a simple goal: to survive.
Number 7, Gundam Versus. Gundam games are few and far between over here in the States. We've seen a few of them. We've seen the Dynasty Warriors Gundam games and a few other Gundam titles. However, they aren't very consistent, so whenever a Gundam game like Gundam Versus does come, you should be excited for it, and Gundam Versus looks like a great Gundam action game. If you're a fan of the license, it's obviously going to be right up your alley, but if you just want a mech-style action fighting game, this might be one to check out. It comes to PS4 on September 29th. Number 6, Cuphead. Cuphead has been in development for a while now, and it's a run-and-gun platformer by indie studio MDHR. It's drawn in the style of 1930s cartoons, and aesthetically, the game looks fantastic. The game itself has you play as the title character Cuphead as you fight a series of bosses to repay a debt to the devil. A very exciting game, and it's going to come to Xbox One and Windows 10 on September 29th. Number 5, Fallout 4 Game of the Year Edition. The hype surrounding the game was enormous. Did it live up to it? I don't know, that's hard to say. It did have a lot to like, but the technical limitations on consoles as well as some other issues held it back from true greatness. It was still a very good game, and now with Fallout 4 Game of the Year Edition coming, packed with all of the DLC as well as the base game, this is by far going to be the definitive version of Fallout 4. Fallout 4 Game of the Year Edition comes to PS4, Xbox One, and PC on September 26th.
Itself.
So where is it, huh? This institute. How do I get there?
Haven't you been paying attention? You don't find the Institute. The Institute finds you.
Number 4, Halo Wars 2 Awakening the Nightmare. Halo Wars 2 Awakening the Nightmare is a brand new full expansion coming to Halo Wars 2, featuring a new campaign, 2 new multiplayer leaders, 2 new multiplayer maps, and Terminus Firefight, a unique new cooperative mode where players build both bases and armies to defend and survive against an onslaught of enemy forces. Think something of like a horde mode. Halo Wars 2 Awakening the Nightmare comes September 26th.
I told you not to go inside.
Number 3, Batman: The Enemy Within Episode 2, The Pact. Telltale has done a great job with the Batman series. The first season was really good, and so far the second season has been pretty good as well. I don't want to talk too much about it, because if you haven't played it yet, these games are all about the story and I don't want to spoil anything for you, but if you're a fan of the Batman universe, you should definitely check out the Telltale iteration. And Batman: The Enemy Within Episode 2 comes September 26th. Number 2, Total War Warhammer 2. Total War is back again with Total War Warhammer 2. The first game didn't receive really strong reviews, however, it was still a pretty good game. Fans of strategy games are gonna find a lot to like, and expect Warhammer 2 to just build upon that. And if you have the first game, the sequel will actually come with an update that mixes the two games' campaigns, so that's very exciting as well. Total War Warhammer 2 comes to PC on September 29th.
Big bulk of infantry at his head, I'm going to switch to the multi-shot round for my artillery, as it has much greater anti-infantry capabilities versus the standard round, which is meant for large foes. He's got a little while to go yet before he's in range. Looks like he's pushing up some of his cavalry ahead of the main army though, perhaps scouting the woods out or looking to hide there himself. It's a unit of horned ones, an extremely rare and powerful cavalry unit. Let's move up our Dragon Princes to mirror what Lord Mazdamundi is.
Finally, number 1, Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. Visual novels have yet to really find their place in the Western market, but one series that has been making waves over here in the West is Danganronpa. The first game was great, the second game was great, and now we have a third entry, Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. Expect this to offer the same elements of the past two games with engaging storytelling, great character development, and filled with twists and turns that you are not going to be able to expect. Danganronpa V3 also introduces a new cast of characters and settings, so playing the first two games aren't paramount. However, those are really good games, so I would check them out anyway. Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony comes to PS4 and PS Vita on September 26th.
Exercise assemble!
I haven't been in a trial in like forever.
I've had enough of your lies, man!
Everyone's life is at stake!
What do they want with us?
You're a terrible person! This is bad. We need to get out of here.
Wait!
Come on! Let me at the hook already.
Why you look so nervous?
Why don't you just admit it already?
Everyone stop! We gotta work together to find the mastermind. Then we can end this.
So that wraps up the top 11 new game releases of the week. What do you think? Which games are you the most excited for this week? Let us know in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.